All right, so we should be live. I'm going to be going ahead and checking out a couple of chapters of Doom Breaker. Oh. It's also going by the name of Reincarnation of the Suicidal Battle God. So, definitely check it out if you get a chance. It's worth the time. Great art. It's all colored. And it's really just like reading manga, but a little bit better sometimes. All right, so I'm not starting from the beginning or anything. Just gonna give you guys my live reactions to what's going on. Essentially, bringing it up to. Actually, I think I'm gonna do 92 and 93. Bringing it up to speed. Essentially, there is a guy who is the strongest hero. He actually goes ahead and basically fights to the very end. He loses to the final villain and he ends up getting isekai'd back to his body. I think it's like 10 years earlier. Might be a little bit more, but approximately 10 years. From that point on, he is able to, as any other isekai goes, take his knowledge of the future and use it to boost his experience and boost his, you know, comrades as well. So he's able to do that, and he's been doing that for a while now. He unlocked a dragon form. It's a lot of politics involved with the church. And at this point in the story, they have found one of his followers' sister, who they're trying to get over to their side so that they can be a little bit stronger for the upcoming battle. So, quick recap. But let's get right into it. We got the angel over here healing them up, and they are not too happy with the angel's embrace. Ascertain the health and physical characteristics of the subject you embrace in great detail with fillers that sprout from the back. First place in the ranks of medical skills to avoid due to the slug-like sensations, huh? Okay. I can see why they didn't like it. That does not sound pleasant at all. And now looking at these, this is what they said. So getting right into it, this is pretty interesting because she's obviously pretty sadistic. Well, choosing this, I get to take a look at such rare samples like L's Dragon Away as a warrior raised by a dragon. I made a great decision entering this party. Yo, she's out of pocket. Too bad I couldn't inspect Sir Fade. Screw off. I'm not an official member of this party. Yeah, he was not going for that, bro. She was trying to violate my man's. Have you investigated the smiling woman? Oh, your highness. A bit. I need to look deeper into it, but the elf queen's blessing that Sir Ned received is a mind control and authority of the queen that you can use on one person at once. The conditions to activate it are to keep physical contact with the target for more than 30 seconds, to make eye contact with the target. Despite fulfilling the conditions, it wasn't activated. Basically, it's like brainwashing, but they help you and still have free will. But they look at you as like, day one. Blessings on Ned didn't change or lose his power. I'm wondering if she already has a blessing or a curse, but that wasn't it either. We even took away her equipment, so the only cause that could be is something inside of her body. It did seem like she had a problem with her brain. A healing skill that's high in level can revert even a serious disease or injury. For example, a finger that's cut off you can put back on, but a finger that's been cut off years ago can't be put back together. Apparently, the smiling woman has been through a ship accident when she was young. If something in her brain broke back then, and she's been living like that ever since, then she might have a wholly different perception of the world. She looked into Sir Ned's eyes without knowing who she was looking at, and therefore the conditions weren't actually fulfilled. If that theory is correct, then to her, she doesn't see humans as humans. Well, I mean, he's a dragon, so. This is what I mean. Like, I know you guys can't really see it, but the art on here is really good. I mean, this isn't in terms of, like, detail. I'll tell you right now, like, One Piece has way better detail in terms of a lot of stuff, but it still looks very impressive. It's like reading an anime. It's crazy. Reincarnation of a suicidal bottle god. 13 years ago. Oh, we getting a flashback. What's going on? Okay, let's get into it. Damn. Got her looking like the Titanic came through that bitch. Washed away. When I opened my eyes again after being swept into the waves, I couldn't see anything. My entire body felt like it was burning, and that everything around me was darkness. The ringing in my ears was unceasing. I was screaming. I did not know who I was. One day when my head hurted so badly and I just wanted to die to escape the pain, I suddenly smelled an incense. Then the ringing in my ears stopped. Open your eyes. You can only decipher shapes. I guess I need a bit more refining. Don't worry, we'll fix you. That's how I met my mentor. I always smelled the incense at a certain time of the day. I spent my days learning the language of the East and meditating. I felt at peace. Only when I was meditating. My vision slightly recovered, but I saw them all as dark monsters. The only person I saw as a person was me in the mirror. I'm sick of living amongst monsters. I want to see my younger brother. I don't even remember his name or face, but I'm sure he looks like me. Since we look alike, I'm sure I'll see him as a person. Then one day, I did as I was told every day. I wrote all the characters correctly, so why did this happen? Why? Will you have your meal? Why have they gotten even stranger? Yeah, this is some disturbing shit. I don't know if I could deal with that. That's an operation most young guild members of Persephone receive. Whether it's by poison or physical trauma, they break the brain and then use poison as incense. Wow, that's fucked. To make them learn mnemonics that help the flow of mana. 9 out of 10 end up dying. And the one that survives develops an alteration of the brain that gives them a special sense. Cheekbones from outside 5 centimeters to at 8 o'clock. What? The special sense can be an extraordinary sense of smell, taste, sight, an improvement in general senses, or sometimes it can change the way a person perceives things. Ah, I see. The arrows are guides. If I use my hands to shape my body and face according to those arrows, I could transform it into someone else. What the fuck? Hey, yo. This is interesting. My mentor took care of me when I was going insane from the darkness and told me that I was not useless despite being broken. He not only praised me, but also taught me martial arts. And he said he would look for my younger brother as well. That's why I need to repay him. I failed to retrieve the dragon heart, but I have to save my mentor. I'll somehow get out of here. There must be a way. Hey, aren't you bored of just sitting there? You know, even if you let me go, I'll die. I've revealed all of my secrets. Can you just do me one favor since I'm going to die anyway? Can you let me take a bath? I feel so gross. Y'all can't see the face she making, but she making that she making a very sensual face. If you let me do that, I'll tell you anything and I'll do anything. Please? No? If you can't untie me, you can wash me. She really trying to seduce my mans yourself. Did you let her think that you was going for it? He pulled up, said, "Stay still." I knew it. Men are so easy. Did you really think about that? He's the main character. He's not going for this. What did you think this was? Anyone is bound to want a charming partner when they suddenly come into possession of great power. And this is episode 93, but chapter 93. No matter how many you've had, I'll become your unforgettable war trophy. Hey, yo, this man is getting grizzly bear status right now. What are you doing, brother? Just for a little bit until I can escape. That's the only way to weaken someone who possesses the dragon heart and the sword of light. I'm sure even you can't win against your natural instincts. Ha. Hey, cut the bullshit and throw up the branded worm. Hey, yo. Yeah, he let her know I ain't playing with you. Yeah, throw that shit up. Oof. That is. Ugh. Jesus. Yeah, even after coming back to the past, you're still the same. Back then, too. There isn't much time left. Once this is over, we can be together, Zephyr. You will trust me and do as I say, right? Even then, you only thought about using me and then throwing me away. Stomp that motherfucker out. To be honest, I'd love to kill you right now. But I'll give you one more chance for the sake of your brother. After that, whether I kill you or not depends on how you behave. Open your eyes. Yo, he just saved this girl life. Changed her whole world. She couldn't see. She was blind, but now she sees, man. Yes, sir. You got wifey around the corner, bro. She heard all of that. I made sure she would slowly come back to normal. There are risks of side effects if I change her brain's neural pathways too quickly. I think it'll take a while for all of her senses and memories to come back. So it's going to take longer than I anticipated. Well, we need to take our time if we want to decrease the risk of side effects. Honestly, I thought you were going to be against fixing the smiling woman. You and Ophelia wanted to kill the smiling woman. Well, I do want to torture her. But it's not a bad idea to use someone talented like her to our own benefit. I'll use her as much as she pained us. She's a family member that Sir Ned had been so desperately searching for. Of course we'll help. Hey, you just mixed up what you wanted to say out loud and what you wanted to think to yourself. That's hilarious. Anyway, she's passed out right now. I made a safety device while she was out. For now, I'll be able to focus on the next matter at hand. In all honesty, I didn't really want to meet her. I'd only planned to kill her in the beginning, but I had no choice since she's Ned's sister. But I was anxious about what she might try if I met her, so I just wished that I wouldn't have had to meet her. As expected, seeing her in real life again made it hard to repress my rage and hatred. What did she do to you, my boy? What did she do? Even until my death, no, even going back to life, I cannot understand you. Coming back to life? It should have been coming back to life. I couldn't understand why you would choose to stay in the demon god cult even after learning the truth and what I meant to you. Now I can't even ask. That future exists solely in my memories. Who throwing shoes in my man's? What the fuck? A heel? Why? Oh no, the string came undone. Hey, yo! She said, look, brother, I heard what was going on down there, and I'm proud of you. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a reward. It was a rather unrealistic situation. Seems like the other one is completely broken off. I can't wear this anymore. A dark stairway and a chill atmosphere. Her skin was the only thing glowing in the place. You're cute when you're jealous. Me? Jealous? I'm seducing you. I met many good and bad people in my past life. I was used and deceived. I was hurt so badly that I told myself I would never trust anyone ever again. I believed that the world was full of lies. In that dark world, Altair was the only woman who showed me honesty. She showed me honesty through actions instead of words that can be easily fabricated. She is the reason, even if I have to start over multiple times. The person I will choose is you, Altair. With the lockdown undone at the Third Parish Temple, they announced a large-scale service to announce the end of the raid. In the banquet that followed, Altair announced her planned participation in the Ice Dragon raid. The excitement about the treasure brought from Urikita's grave, the reassurance of having a dragon slayer, a high elf, the strongest 10, and even the saint in your party. The setup was perfect to excite the investors. The atmosphere is great. At this rate, we'll collect more than enough money. Amazing, Altair. You've accomplished a great task. I'm proud of you. Saint, you've done a great thing too. And most importantly, today's main character, the man who brought us glory, Sir Zephyr. Let me take a look at that face of yours. The cult leaders. Why is this bastard here? Ooh, that's a pretty good way to end the chapter, man. This guy's a menace. There's always the dudes that look like they up to nothing that are just menaces because they don't care about shit. This man don't care about nothing. I don't even know how strong this man is, but his cunning speaks for itself. For him to be both a major leader in the church and a demon cult worshiper in this is like insane, especially considering that he's pretty much responsible for all of the bad shit that's going on. Well, that was a pretty good chapter. Both of them were pretty good. Definitely interesting how the smiling lady is still on that bullshit. You know, whole lifetime difference, and she's still on that same bullshit. You can't save these hoes, brother. You can't save these hoes, man. She is too far gone. She said that she been seeing humans as monsters for her whole life. She used whatever she can get to get what she wants. Yeah, man, that is rough, buddy. But you know, she played him in a previous life, but he found his wife. You know, he found his way, and you know, it's gonna get pretty crazy pretty soon with the brother coming into the play. Is gonna definitely throw a wrench in their plans. He's probably gonna try to plant a spy. He's either gonna like invest in everything and like try to plant a spy, or he's going to go ahead and join himself. I mean, that's unlikely, but hey, anything's possible, right? But for sure, things are about to get dicey. I'm here for it though. This is easily one of the most interesting manhwa I'm reading. There's one other. It's called The Beginning After the End, but it hasn't had a new chapter in a long time. I don't know. After the end. After the end. Yeah, like haven't seen like a new chapter come up from this in a while. Yes, when did this one come out? This one came out in January. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm here for that. But that's gonna be it for Doombreaker. Hopefully you guys are interested in the story. Obviously, I didn't give you too much to go off of, but you did have a little narration through the actual latest chapters. It's definitely a worthwhile manga to get into, especially if you haven't like read any manga yet. Try Doombreaker. It's very good, very action oriented, good art, good story, and cool main character. Everybody loves that, right? But that's gonna be it for this live. Just wanted to hop on and do a little something different for Sunday. Get some extra stuff out there for you guys. And hope you enjoyed it. Please go ahead and sub to my channel if you did. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.